Rand trading just around that R7 handle, so coming back from its weaker levels that we saw yesterday, but really not much moving the currency at this stage.
Good morning, Stephen. Yes, the rand yesterday was trending just above R7 level for most of the day, although it did appreciate in the late afternoon trade. But today we're seeing the rand just moving sideways, and it seems like the market is really just waiting for this afternoon's MPC meeting to see what the outcome is there.
Of course, we had retail sales numbers out yesterday, better than expected growth, 6.1% for the year to September. That's from 4.6% in August, and significantly higher than I think the market was looking for. How do you think that alters the outlook for this afternoon's decision? Do you think it could change the MPC's mind?
Yes, the retail sales numbers were significantly higher than expected. However, I mean, although the numbers does bode well for GDP growth going forward, we don't believe that the number is strong enough, or it outweighs the fact that manufacturing production has still disappointing, and unemployment rate is still quite high. So although the numbers are quite good, we don't believe that they can sway our interest rate forecast the way we expecting the MPC today to cut rates by 50 basis points, with the repo rate going down from 6% to 5.5%.
Just looking at some other data we had out yesterday, we had core inflation numbers out of the United States coming in very weak. New housing starts also disappointing the market. So we are really still seeing this mixed data coming out of the United States, aren't we?
Yes, no, the data from the U.S., I mean, it's still mixed. Like you said, the U.S. housing data was disappointing according to market expectations. And building permits, although they were disappointing, but then they were higher from what the numbers were in the past past month. So, and I mean, on the U.S. Consumer inflation, that also disappointed to the downside, but then the numbers were a bit higher compared to a month ago. So all in all, just mixed data from the US.
Globally, what's the market going to be looking at this afternoon? Anything significant coming out of the US or Europe?
I mean, for this afternoon, we're looking at jobless claims coming out of the U.S., where jobless claims are expected to rise modestly in the week ending November 6th. November 13th, and again out of the UK there is retail sales also being released today, and there's also government finance also today for the month of October.